Kaduna State Governor Uba Sani's nomination of Jerry Adams, a Christian and accomplished tax administrator who transformed the Kaduna State Internal Revenue Service as his running mate for the 2027 governorship election has been met with commendations. Uba Sani described the choice as a reaffirmation of his administration's core values of inclusion, fairness, and equity, and a signal that Kaduna's diversity is its greatest strength. Kudos to Governor Uba Sani for a nomination that speaks volumes in a state with a painful history of religious and ethnic tension. Choosing a running mate across faith lines is not just a political decision. It is a statement of principle. This is what inclusive governance looks like in practice. And I must commend the governor as well. When I saw that picture circulating on social media saying that he's a Christian, I thought, wow.
Uba Sani, that man.
I was going to say that. Governor Uba Sani
Governor Uba Sani, shop
making
it here. You're a good man.
Very good moves.
You're correct.
Now, you talked about the situation in Kaduna State, especially between the north and the south, had been in deplorable conditions. Under whose administration? I don't want to bring up the past, but under whose administration? It was really terrible under the last administration.
That's why I think
that it is pointing.
So as I'm begging for it, I will not.
That's how to land on my point.
Say it, Ayo. He did a lot of crazy things.
This is the irony of life, whereby you want to enjoy the peace and fairness that you did not give others to enjoy during your own tenure. That is the irony of life, and that's why I was saying that let him. Because if you were building bridges, sometimes you keep talking about how people forget that this office is not forever. You would be a governor most 8 years. Afterwards, then it is the legacy that you leave behind that will speak for you. I just want to say that because talking about what Governor Uba Sani is doing now is legacy as well. Yeah. What he's trying to do is to repair the ills and injustices that was done to some people and some groups in Kaduna State. He's made moves. We've praised his even as the symbolism of him having hosting and attending carol services to bring that divide between the southern and northern parts of Kaduna State together. And now in wisdom, and again, let me talk about the fact that this is not just about it being based on religiosity. He's also defended the competence of the man that he has chosen to be his running mate. He said that his choice of a running mate is the man is an accomplished public servant, renowned tax administrator, institution builder whose leadership had transformed the Kaduna Internal Revenue Service and made it one of Nigeria's most respected revenue services. So we don't have to sacrifice competence because of ethnicity and religion. We can marry the two and give the people the best option when it comes to equity, fairness, and good representation. Well done, Governor Uba Sani.
Well said, Ayo. Kudos to the Governor of Peace.
I just wanted to add to the Kaduna bit that in Kaduna State, essentially, what Governor Uba Sani has done is to restore tradition, is to, do justice for the people of Southern Kaduna. The people of Southern Kaduna, they constitute about, almost 60% of the population in Southern Kaduna. And their grievance is that during the second term of former Governor Nasir El-Rufai, they were maltreated, to say the least, because Sokapu at that time was issuing statements and saying they were being victimized. But the tradition that I say Governor Uba Sani has restored, when in 1999, McAfee became governor in Kaduna State, his deputy was Stephen Shekari, a Christian. After him, it was Patrick Yakowa.
Yes.
Stephen, Patrick. When McAfee left and Sambo, former Vice President Sambo, was elected as governor, he also chose a Christian. He retained Yakowa, a Christian. When Governor Yero was governor of Kaduna State, he chose a man called Audu Bajoga, also a Christian. When Nasir El-Rufai became governor, he first chose a Christian, Barnabas Yusuf. Then in his second term, he decided that he didn't want any Christian as his running mate. He now chose a Muslim. And that was when the people of Southern Kaduna, who were also suffering because of attacks, kidnapping, conflict, terror, now said, no, they've been denied their own spots. What Governor Uba Sani has done is to be fair, is to do justice, is to carry the people of Southern Kaduna along. And I think it's very much in order.
Very well said, Dr. Abati. Very well said. Again, congratulations and thank you to the Governor of Peace again, Governor Uba Sani.